Hi, I'm Pamela and welcome back to Longevity Gardens, and today I'm going to show you what was in July's seed bank box. And stick around to the end of the video because I want to show you what's growing in the yard right now. All the guavas are becoming ripe and I have hundreds of them. I have to go around and count how many guava trees I have, but they're all becoming ripe and getting weighed down with so much fruit, and I really want to share that with you. So let's get into the box. So open it up and you're gonna see that a sticker. The sticker is to put on the side so you can write notes about what was in the box, when you got it, and also when you harvest seeds and you want to put them back in the box that you came in, you can put notes like that. So that's what's in there. That's what that is. And then you have this, and this is where all the seeds are. So let's open it up. Everyone knows that I love peppers, right? I like sweet peppers. I don't do hot very well, so I might put a lot of sweet peppers in all the boxes. So we have the orange king pepper, and it's one of the sweeter and also the more meaty, fleshy peppers. They get nice and a little bit thicker and densely sweet, so that's one of my favorites, and that's why it went in the box, because I wanted to grow a lot of it this year. And basil. This basil is one of the best basils that is heat tolerant, and also it makes the best pesto out of all the basils. You know, the Eleonora basil. I also put this basil on my pizzas. It just sets off, like, fresh basil on a pizza is one of my favorite things. So had to put that on there. And 'tis the season for some pumpkins. And I've never grown this pumpkin before, and this is going to be my first year. So apparently this pumpkin also makes really good pies with. So it's the Long Island cheese pumpkin. So give that a try. That could be a lot of fun. Oh, and let me turn these around. This next one is the common root, and this is actually a good medicine to grow for yourself. It's a nice anti-inflammatory, so if you add it to teas or to salads, that's just one thing that it can do. Another thing, besides it being extremely heat tolerant, it attracts butterflies and bees, and it also repels the pests in your garden. So if you sprinkle this one in between your beds or in between vegetables, not only are you going to get nice flowers growing within your garden, it helps pollinate and give you larger bounty, and it repels pests. So that's why I put things like this in the boxes, because you sometimes might forget to naturally fend off diseases of plants and confuse the bugs by sprinkling things like this in there, so nothing can, if something does come in, to eat up your garden, this kind of confuses everyone, like all the pests that come in, so they don't decimate your entire garden. So be sure to sprinkle this in different places around, and that'll really give you a lot of success, I find. So, the zucchini. 'Tis the season for zucchini. This is also a first year of growing this one for me, and what I found out that this one is extremely fast growing. I mean, within 3 or 4 weeks you're going to get little tiny zucchini that you can eat right away. So that's a great one to plant late in the season, and it also does very well in the heat, and you don't need a trellis for it. So when you plant it, it'll cover the ground, and it'll help cool the ground and keep almost be a nice ground cover for your other vegetables if you plant this in between as well. So this one, sorry, it's hot. This one is the Protein Powerhouse Sprouts. If I can get in there. And this is what that will come in the box. This one is one that I wanted to put in there so people can try it. A lot of people are vegetarian, vegan, and we do get a lot of protein from our vegetables, but this will give you that extra protein in your diet. And I put it in there so you can try it, because they come in these huge cans, and you don't want to buy something that big if you don't even like it. So this one, you can try it. You just sprout it for a couple days in some paper towels, and add it and eat it raw like a snack, or put it in sandwiches, things like that. And this is a good thing for you guys just to try, that I really wanted to include. And I tried it and I loved it, so I wanted to share and have other people try it to see if they want to start doing that. And then we have a cowpea. Now this cowpea is a little bit different because you don't need to soak them overnight, and some cowpeas could be really tough. This one's not. This one's really good and tender. So you're gonna like that one. And something else, the last thing, is some microgreens. Microgreens is almost something that you have to grow yourself because it's hard to get fresh microgreens in the store, and you don't need any space. You can just put this on a windowsill and constantly add it to your foods, and it's so packed with nutrients. I love microgreens so much now. I always have a tray growing, and I just keep throwing seeds in it and keep watering it, and put some azomite in there to get it really packed, punched with nutrients. And it's really one of the best things that you can do for your health. I mean, they're so nutrient dense, and there's so many different kinds. This one, I'm loving this one. This is a Detroit dark red beet microgreen, and it's not something that you think of right away when you think of microgreens. Get in there, and that's what it's going to look like, and you'll get that in just a few days. They're amazing, and they're constantly growing. You can cut them. I'm really starting to put a lot of microgreens, especially in the hot summer, because you can grow these inside in your house. So that is one of my favorite things to start growing. So I'm really kind of racing a little bit through this video because it's very hot, and I want to show you guys the guava before it gets too hot. So let's go over to the pond and I'll show you what's growing. Okay, let's start this tour with the koi pond fish. Good morning. And the river is running really, really strong right now. And we're going to start with this guava tree. Now, this guava tree is next to my lemon tree, and the two of them, you almost can't see where one begins and the other one ends. That's just a stake that you see there. The guava tree is here, and these are the guavas. So they got little knobs on them. They're almost ready. I want to say this one is a white guava. So, and I even have lemons all the way over there. And so the lemon tree is here and the guava tree is here, but they've just completely grown together. So when I'm picking things, oh, here's like cute little baby guava. They're going to be ready here soon. So, you know, we have lemons like that. So lemons don't have the nub, but the guava does. And that's the guava. So this is the first one that we've stopped at. That one's almost ready, actually. And I've got always a lot of lemons. Always, always, always. So this is a lemon. And then guava. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm next to the waterfall. But this guava here, it's completely weighed down. Like, I'm a little bit concerned that it's gonna break under its weight. It's like some branches are completely on the ground with the guava. So hopefully these can hang on until they ripen. But there's probably like 50 guavas on this one tree here. And some of them are really big. Look at that. These ones don't have little nubs. I'll put in across the screen what variety this is. I have to look at the tag. Guava. More guava. So we're at the back of the yard, and that's the other guava over there that we're gonna walk over to. But it's really full this year. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me with the waterfall. And again, I'll put the description about this. Look how wrinkly these guys are. That's guava. See? And now that I'm actually looking for guava, I'm just finding them absolutely everywhere. They're kind of hiding all along all the branches there. This is just one tree. Oh, and even up there. There's a guava. Say good morning, Venus. And just a quick Update on the date palms, and this is how big the date palms are right now. This is the first year this guy fruited, so I'm so looking forward to the dates. They're one of my favorite foods. I can't wait. And it's got a little pup at the bottom, so I'm gonna replant that guy. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll put the links in the description below if you want to see what else we have. Some of these seeds are available on their own if you want to give them a try. And yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good summer out there. It's we've had a lot of rain, which is awesome. Thank you so much for watching. My phone died because it got too hot. But be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll leave all the links in the description below. Thanks.